This is a pretty weird place for an interview. Yeah, thanks for taking time to meet me today.
Yeah, no problem. All right, I see your degrees on here, your certifications. You look really qualified for this.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a long time coming, I think.
We're prepared to offer you 6 figures, company car, health insurance, the American dream. All you need to do is sign here.
And that's it? No catch?
Well, there is one clause. You can never question if this is what you truly want.
I work at an entry-level job, and a few months ago, a young doctor came up to me around the age of 35, and he said something that still shakes me to this day. By the time you decide the career you wanted isn't the one you want, it's too late. Dude dropped that line and walked out like he didn't just ruin my whole life's perspective. Too late? How? You're a doctor. You're the one that people call a winner. But when you looked in his eyes, they were completely dead, like he had accidentally signed up for a life sentence. Regret isn't just a mistake you made, but rather feeling like your entire life has been built on a lie. And regret, for that reason, is by far my biggest fear. You see, me personally, I would rather try my hardest building the life and career that I want than end up taking the safer option and feeling like I've sold myself short of something I actually wanted to do. You see, even with the doctor, he's not angry that he's working in the medical field. He's just angry that he has to pretend to love it. Even with what he told me, he said it was too late. But that in itself is just a coping mechanism. Because honestly, ditching the comfort is the real hard part. Because going all in on something, especially when you have a safe career, people would look at you like you were crazy. And it would make absolutely no sense to most people. But the truth of the matter is, to get extraordinary results, extraordinary action must be taken. The whole idea of being trapped and missing out on our ideal lives can be an illusion. People will feel trapped and like it's too late, but what I try to remember all the time is as long as you have the physical capability to say, screw this, and pivot, literally anything is possible. Because what we should be telling people is that the only thing worse than being trapped for 5 years is being trapped for 50. But here's the thing, most people do end up waiting until their regret is a permanent thing. They stay stuck because they're too afraid to look stupid, to fail, and to admit that they've wasted time. But you know what's dumber than failing? Pretending you're fine while doing nothing. If you feel like your life is off track, good. That's the alarm clock. That's your second chance waiting for you. Regret isn't a full stop thing. It's a detour. And you don't need the perfect plan. You just need to move. Start climbing your way out. Even when your hands start bleeding. Because if you don't, you'll wake up in 10 years in the exact same spot. And by then, the cage you feel trapped in will literally be real. You see, my whole life, everyone's always said the expression to live without regrets. But honestly, that would just be stupid. Now stay with me. The reason I think that is because the way I've learned the most is by God literally drilling it into my head over and over and over again. Which is dumb, yeah, but I think for a lot of people, that's the most effective. You see, I'm usually not the smartest guy in the room, and I tend to have to learn things the hard way. But that's what makes it stick. You should apply for that job that you think that you don't stand much of a chance in. And you should ask that girl out. And hell, you should go on that trip and travel. Just don't forget one thing. Never ever abandon your purpose. Alright, so here's what you're gonna do next. You see, right when this video is over, you're gonna take a break from YouTube for a while. You're gonna go out and go do the things that you've been meaning to do. There's no point in waiting any longer. Text who you need to text, sign up, show up, and just start. Don't just scroll to the next video waiting for another motivational hit, because you already know what you need to change. You can either use your regret to just drive you forward, or you can spend your entire life asking yourself, what if?